The power of presence. Presence, being in the present moment, is something very powerful. When you're very present in whatever action you're doing, you gain so much energy, cosmic energy, divine energy. You're able to focus so profoundly. And a task that would usually take you a long time would be shortened by a lot. When you're present, things just flow. Your words flow, your action flows. And it's a paradox because your mind is silent when that's happening. You usually don't have many thoughts, yet you know exactly what to do. You're running by intuition. Both your intellect and your intuition are important. But when you enter flow, when you enter the present moment, thoughts subside and you just know what you gotta do in the present moment. It comes to you. You get a sense of where you need to move, what you need to focus on, what action you need to take, and it feels peaceful. Take a moment right now and just become aware. Aware of where you are, the space around you, the sounds, whether it be the sound of my voice, a car passing by you, the sound of silence between the gaps in which I speak. Silence is very powerful. In silence there is infinity. From the sound of silence, all sounds emerge. Language only makes sense because of the words, the things that aren't said, the sounds that aren't made. If a sound just keeps going on, think of zzz, you can't really form a word through it. There has to be a break, a pause. And then that's when the vibrations make sense at a conscious level. It's dual. But it all blossoms from the infinity that silence has. Silence and space are both infinite. If you ever want to tap into infinity, source energy, just focus on the space around you and think of how much space there is everywhere. Space around you on Earth, and then go even beyond Earth. Think of all the space around Earth, the stars, the space that doesn't have any visible matter. So much. Sound too, same thing. When you enter silence, when you enter that sound of silence, you enter infinity. It feels peaceful. Now, why does it feel peaceful? It feels peaceful because that's where you emerge from. You emerge from that nothingness, yet that everythingness. That nothingness contains everything, and that everything contains nothing. It is a paradox, but it's beautiful. If you're in the forest, surrounded by nature, you'll get this sense. Even now, if you're in your room, like I said, just take a moment, pay attention to the silence between my pauses, feel your body, listen to everything. If there's thoughts coming, allow them to be there and simply release them, like if you were looking at clouds in the sky and they were moving. Or like if you were in a car ride and you saw a tree and you kept navigating, then you release that tree. Now you don't keep thinking of that tree, you just focus on the next present moment thing. It might be a beautiful car next to you that you like, it may be the beautiful sunset, it may be a restaurant that interests you, but you're in the present. Car rides are interesting. When you're in car rides, usually a lot of people enter higher levels of consciousness because they're focused so much on the car ride, and they're in a feeling of acceptance. They know they have a destination to go to, and they accept it. So what do? They're okay with doing nothing and just being in the car and observing the car, right? Everything that comes around them, all the visuals. And they just wait to get there in a present state, enjoying everything that's coming their way. Now it's different for everyone, but that's the meditative way to enjoy a car ride. And I know we've all experienced this. You've probably experienced this. I used to love going with my dad on long car rides because I'd enter. It's interesting. It's like a certain state where you're just so in the present, observing everything. And I would like listening to music too. And everything would just, thoughts would just like kind of subside, and I'd just be in a state of being, observing. And everything would look beautiful, and I'd have a deep sense of peace. Like I said, presence will make your life peaceful, joyful. You'll be able to tap into intuitions through the present moment. The more present you are in everything, the more effective you'll be in all your actions and in everything you do. Things will just flow. The best way to get things done is to be there 100% when you do it. Mentally, physically, spiritually. Be involved in it. Do it. Do whatever it takes for you to get in the present. And we all have our rhythms, or certain things that get us really present. For me, I love playing soccer. When I play soccer, it always brings me in the present, especially when there's a tough opponent. It drives me to be in the present, and it's beautiful. For others, it's music. For others, it's math or reading. Reading's another good gateway. Many things. It could be something as simple as throwing a rock up and down and observing it, or tapping your finger lightly in your desk, or just touching a texture near you and being very present when you do it. You'll find that you'll just come to a relaxed state when you do that. Thoughts will start subsiding, and everything will just feel nice and flow. Stay present, my friends. There's much love in the universe, much love for you, much energy for you. Just listen to silence. There's infinity in that silence. Those are infinite probable realities and infinite energy that you just need to tap into, to use, to utilize. Blessings, my friends. I hope you guys have an excellent present moment, and I hope everything comes to fruition that you want to accomplish, because you really can do it. Thank you.